Hi, my name is Arevik and today I want to talk about an issue that not only threatens our environment but also our future. Is it's something that has been debated for years, and this, despite the overwhelming evidence, we continue to ignore its urgency. That issue is climate change. Imagine a world where extreme weather events are the norm, will warm that range, uncontrollably floods that devastate community that wave that are little and throw that serve millions. This is the world we're heading toward if we don't take action now. But the end of this speech, I hope to persuade you to take climate change seriously and adopt a more sustainable uh, lifestyle. Whether it's reducing your carbon footprint, supporting green policies, or educating others, if every action matters in the fight against climate change. First, let's take a look at that climate change is and why it's such an urgent problem. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, human activities, specifically the burning of fossil fuels, are responsible for the increase in greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, which in turn is causing the Earth's temperature to rise. The effect if the effects of climate change are already being left globally. We're witnessing more frequent and severe natural disasters, reaching levels, and loss of biodiversity communities, particip- particularly those in low lying coastal regions, are being displaced due to rising weather. The devastation is not just environmental, it's social and economic too. In fact, it's estimated that climate change could displace over 200 million people worldwide by 2015. Now let's talk about the ethical implication of climate change. We are at a point where the decision we make today will determine the quality of life your future generation. If we don't act, we were condemning our children and grandchildren to a planet that will be harder to live on. It's not just about the environment, it's about justice. The most vulnerable uh, po- population, such as low income community and developing nation are unfortunately affected by climate change, despite contributing the close least to the problem. According to a report from the United Nations, UN will thinnest 10% of people are responsible for around half of global emission, while the poorest 50% contribute just 10%. This showed that the burden of climate change falls most heavily on those who are least responsible for it. The ethical question we must all answer is this: will we stand by and allow this inequality to persist, or will we take a stand and advocate for those who are most affected by climate change? We make the necessary change today. We can avert some of the worst consequences of climate change, transis- transitioning to a renewable energy source, reducing waste and adapting sustainable practice, and not only help reduce carbon emission but also create new job and boost the economy. Thank you.